Hey guys, today's the 5th of October. It's Saturday. It's the start of my new crafty week. And well, today the day today the rain came finally. The first rain of the year, and it was kind of wow. So you could hear the thunder. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the raindrops because it's actually a little bit lighter now, but it was really strong, like a really strong rain. So yeah, that's so fun to feel finally the scent of the rain outside. And my puppy went outside for the first time in the rain to feel the water and the whole rainy smell, and she was really she was really excited, and she was really interested, and she was like turning her head when she heard thunder. It was so funny. Anyways, yeah, rain is fun unless you have to go to work when it's raining. That's not so fun, but that's fine too, because I hate the summer. I hate when it's hot and the humidity at, well, where I lived in Ashkelon near the ocean, and the humidity was there really over the roof. But that's okay. Anyways, I have been stitching a lot today, and it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I am planning to be stitching a lot more. My mom actually went to visit my grandmother, so I'm alone at home. That's why I could film comfortably in the living room. Maybe I'll show you. This is the living room. Yeah. Nothing special, just a homey little place. There's my other kit. That's the retro lilacs that I'm going to stitch. And that's that. The flowers over there are diamond painting. Really beautiful. And my cat is also hanging on the wall. This is diamond painting the wolves, and the cat, well, we need to put him a little higher because we didn't have a nail there, so we had to put him like this, and my hubby will put a nail a little higher so it won't be stuck in the middle of the wall. But for today, I was stitching my Chimera, and I really wanted to do as much as I can of her, just because it's so much work. This little circle, I was waiting for it so much just because it's really adding to the whole picture. But it's so difficult to stitch because so many color changes. This is crazy. Can you see this? This confetti are just threads that I haven't, well, I have finished. So there's a lot of confetti here. I won't say there's a lot of singles unless you call these singles, but there are quite a lot of color changes and blends, and well, it is beautiful because you can already see the flowers, but it's really difficult. It's taking a lot of time, much more time than I was expecting this to take. This little area took me a lot faster, so I'm already waiting to go all around, and I haven't reached like half of it yet. So sorry, let me show you what I have done on my saga. This is my saga. Put it farther. Let's lock the highlighter, and this is what we have. Oh, that was a good angle. Okay, so I almost reached the middle, but I do need to fill this area in. This is looking like the earth, but I still have the same thing, like the same crazy flower color changes on the other side. So it's going to take a long, oh, sorry, it's going to take a long time to finish this area. What is this? Some piece. I think it's a piece of this. Anyways, it's going to take a long time to finish this area. So yeah, but it's still fun. And sorry, my puppy just jumped on me and dropped the whole setting. Anyways, the image is beautiful. The whole image is beautiful. So I can't wait to go up here to already start stitching with the brighter colors. There are reds and oranges and yellows, and it's going to be beautiful. Yeah, so we're not looking for easy ways, but we are working hard on this piece. Anyways, yeah, I will try to update you on what I'm doing a little bit later, because I am thinking of stitching a little bit of my retro lilacs, and maybe I'll show you a little bit later what I'm doing. Plus I need to film a little clip to my retro lilacs update the entire video. So we'll see what I'm going to do now. While I have the house to myself, I can speak freely. And yeah, so I haven't decided yet what I'm going to stitch later. I think I'm going for the retro roses, because why do I keep calling it retro roses? Retro lilacs. So yeah. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you a little bit later and update you on what I have. My dream right now is to find a place to do my diamond painting, because I am missing it so much. And the table that I brought here to use as for my diamond painting, let me show you the setting. This is the table I actually brought for my diamond painting. Can you see it in the back? But my husband actually started using it. We were planning to, we have a spare room for a computer, and we were planning to make him like an office so he won't have to sit with the girls the whole time. So what he did was bring the chair from the office room to the living room, and he actually made himself this little corner with a computer, so I don't have a place to put my diamond painting stuff. Also, I need a lamp, because the table that I was thinking about doing my diamond painting on is kind of old, and I can't keep moving it all the time. I do have this old large table that opens as like a book, and it's in my bedroom, and the lighting there is much better. But this table that I just showed you is good, but this corner is kind of dark, so it's hard to see what I'm doing because the lighting here is not that good too. So what I'm planning to do is next week getting a light, like a table lamp, a neon lamp or something, so I will be able to do some diamond painting finally. I really miss it, and I really do want to finish it because I have a humongous project going in my mind that I'm already fully ready for, and I really want to start, but I don't want to start before I finish everything that I have planned for my diamonds. So yeah, we'll see what I'm going to do about that. I guess really this week I will go buy a lamp for the table so I can use it as a diamond painting place for me. Anyways, okay, I'm going to keep stitching right now, and I will see you a little bit later tonight or tomorrow. Hey guys, so a short update on this project. I have been stitching it for a couple of hours now, and yeah, I think that's enough for today. Actually had a little bit of a progress. I finished this little area. I don't know why, but it doesn't really look like a flower to me. But maybe when these flowers will come through, it will be more obvious. This is a ribbon, so it's... Oh, by the way, here he is again. Yeah, he's always nearby. Anyways, so this will be the end of tonight. I don't know if we'll keep stitching today. I don't think so, because I have been stitching the entire day. It's the best. My dream is to wake up in the morning, take something to stitch as much as I want, go eat, then pick up something else to stitch and stitch until I want to eat again, and then go to sleep, wake up the next morning and go stitch. So I know that sounds crazy, but sometimes I feel like I don't want to go to work. I just want to sit down and stitch. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Maybe I would like to know if you have these days where you're thinking, I wish I could make this into a career, because I never get tired of it. I can do this the entire day and get really good money for it. Anyway, stop talking. Okay, anyways, I will see you tomorrow. For today, I am stopping stitching because it's already late and I am tired. So I want to just watch TV and do nothing. Tomorrow is Sunday, it's work day, and I have a long day ahead of me. So I'll see you tomorrow after work and I will show you what I will be stitching tomorrow. Hey guys, today is the 7th of October and it's 9:20 in the morning and I am having an interesting stitching day today. Actually, I've decided really spontaneously to start a new project. Just because I got threads from AliExpress that I really wanted for a long time. I really wanted to try stitching a project with these threads because I do use them in my Chinese Joy Sunday kits. So I decided to try and use them in a project that I am going to stitch from Heaven and Earth or Chimera. So I have decided to choose a project from Chimera because I fell in love with it, with the colors, with everything that's got to do with it, and it seems kind of an easy stitch just because it has a lot of color spots. So guess what? Guess which? Oh, sorry. Guess which chart? This one. This is the chart. Okay, let's see if we can see the parameters of this. This is 500 over 370 stitches, and it's called Rubin tie, if I'm not mistaken. Rubin tie. I will write the name of it upstairs. I think it's beautiful. It's such a beautiful project. Oh shoot, just having a little trouble with my filming spot again. Anyways, let me show you what it is. Open the pattern. Actually, I am going to use it. Can you see? The colors are in big spots. There's not a lot of singles as far as I can see right now, so I think it will be a very easy stitch. I will show you the fabric that I'm going to stitch this on, and I've decided to stitch it with half crosses, so it is going to be a little bit faster just because, well, it's halfway from across. Anyways, what I did was just like I used to do with my Heaven and Earth, I broke the chart into little pieces, 60 over 60, and that's how I'm going to stitch. So let's download the first part. Okay, I went to my Dropbox, and this is Rubinovaya. This is it, and these all are the little parts of the chart that I'm going to stitch. These are just squares, 60 over 60, and this is number 1. I kind of broke it into rows, so this is the first row, Rubinovaya 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 is the second row, 3, 2, 3. Can you see that? All these numbers are rows and numbers on the chart. So I'm going to open the first one. This is row number 1. I'm starting from the left corner, from the downstairs corner, and I'm going to open this. And there it is. Did I open the right one? No, I opened number 2. Let's delete it. Okay, I accidentally pressed the wrong one. Let's open it again. It's kind of uncomfortable for me to film and do this. So this is it, the first one. Press the first one, and it will open. Yeah, so this is the part that I'm going to start stitching today. Let's open it, and that's how it looks. I think the colors are amazing. I really love reds and blues, like in my other kit, in my Scorpio. So the reds are going to fill the blue in the other one. Anyways, this is the part that I'm going to stitch. It's, as you can see, 60 over 60, and all the parts are like this, the same size, so it squares and it's very comfortable for me. And let me show you the materials. Yeah, I'm filming on a little table. So this is the fabric that I'm going to use. These are Norgi frame, not a frame, a hoop. It's really tight, and the fabric is 28 count. As you can see, it's really tiny, but I'm thinking that half crosses on this is going to be perfect. I used to stitch a heaven and earth design on this with full crosses 1/1, but no, that's too much. I'm going to stitch half crosses, and I think it's going to look perfect, beautiful and colorful. I really like it. I did mark a little bit of this with a special pencil that I have. It's kind of a chalky pencil for fabric, and I think that's going to be enough for me for marking the fabric, just because I don't really need that much. I don't stitch large areas on this one. And let's see the threads, the most interesting part. Okay, so these are the threads. These are part of them because I do have two little bags with extras, but these are the colors. They sent it to me on organizers, just like if you ever stitched Joy Sunday kits or any Chinese kit, they always come on this carton cardboard, I think you say, organizer, and I'm going to keep it on it now. I don't want to open it yet just because I have another video to film, so I don't want to ruin it, but these are the colors. I think they are beautiful. Look at these. Look at the blues and the greens. They look amazing. The reds are so vibrant, so beautiful. So these are the threads. Also, they put in the extras just because there's a lot of red in her dress and some more blacks. So I do have extras, and I have this. I sent them the key from my chart, so by that key they did put in the threads, and hopefully it will be more than enough. So yeah, so this is my new project. I know I said that I won't be starting any new projects but I want to. Anyways, I do this for myself. I do this for my hobby, for my love for cross stitch, so it doesn't really matter how many projects I have at the same time. The most important thing that I will keep stitching them all, and I love them all. I don't want to leave any of them aside. So I will update you in a couple of days, or maybe tomorrow, if I do progress with this a little bit. If I start it today, hopefully I will start it soon, and I'll show you how it goes and tell you how the threads are behaving. Hopefully they will be perfect. And yeah, so oh, by the way, the threads are from AliExpress. I'll try to look for the link of the seller because I did order threads from them before. The only thing, I had never used them, so not because I didn't like them, because I do love Chinese thread, just because I changed my mind about the projects that I was planning on doing. So this one is going to happen, and I am sure that I'm going to love the threads because the threads are perfect from China and in the kits. And I will link the seller downstairs in the info box so you'll be able to go and check it out if you want. Okay, so wish me luck and I'll see you soon. Alright, so it's already 9:45, I think, evening or night almost, and I had the entire day to stitch. So I have quite a bit of progress in this new project. It's not difficult stitch for now. Hopefully it will be as easy. The thread, as I said, I don't know if I'll be able to show you. Can you see? The threads are a little bit different than DMC's. Of course, they're more like fluffy, I think. I do stitch with half crosses and I'm thinking it's going to be just fine. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Of course, the blacks and the dark browns are not my favorite colors to stitch with, but I did start it with the black just to finish it in this little fragment so I can stitch with the reds. Can you see the bright red? It's so beautiful. Anyways, like I said, I had a bit of a progress. As you can see, a lot of the blacks and the greens and the browns I've already done with, and I think all I have is the reds. There will be a lot of flowers and roses in here and the start of her dress. So this is my chart and this is the color that I'm going to be stitching. Well, I've already started it, but still, color 817 in DMC. And here's my little buddy with me. Hey. Anyways, yeah, let's see how much I have done. Can you see this? I'm almost 30% over with the chart, and that's quite a bit. Today I've done 1,055 half crosses, so it's quite a bit. I did flow with it, and had quite a bit of success. So it's a fun project. I love the reds and I love how it's coming out, and I'm sure that it will be a very, very interesting project. And here's my buddy again. He is with me, I guess, in every video. Anyways, right now I'm going to go wait for my hubby to come home, and after that I'm going to pick up my retro roses. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting on the floor. Oh, sitting on the floor and holding the phone like this, so it's kind of floating. But do not touch it. He's so sweet. The sweetest little cat. Anyways, this is what I'm going to be stitching next. Hopefully by the end of this evening I will have a little bit of a progress because I'm taking this one a step at a time. I'm not in a hurry with this one. Well, I'm not in a hurry with any of my kits, but we'll see. Maybe I'll stitch this. Maybe I will go for my Joy Sunday. We'll see. So for today, that will be the end, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is the 8th, and today is Yom Kippur. It's holiday eve, I guess you can say, and I decided to make myself a little bit of a place to do my diamond painting because I really missed it. I haven't done it for quite a while now, since we moved, and even before we moved, because I didn't have time, I guess. So I just cleared a little spot in a room that's supposed to be a computer room. It was my childhood room, but it became a computer room, and it's a little crowded because there's a lot of stuff in here, and it's kind of messy place. But I just cleared a table and decided to do a little bit of diamond painting, and then I will put everything back together until I get my diamond place ready for work, because I do need to buy a lamp. at the place where I want to do my diamond painting. So everything is all right with my kit. It's actually survived the move. The only thing, my husband put something on it and a stone popped out, so I need to close this little hole. And I'm going to go this way now, so I can't wait. I really miss this project pro something, and I will show you what I have done after I finish this. I think I will go a little bit up here, and I don't know how much I will be able to finish, just because my husband is supposed to wake up soon and I wanna make him some breakfast, but we'll see how it flows. I also don't feel very well. I'm feeling a little sick this morning, so hopefully everything will turn out good and I will be able to stitch quite a lot today, because it's a day off and tomorrow's a day off and we cannot go anywhere because Yom Kippur, on Yom Kippur you cannot drive or do anything. Everything is closed, so we're kind of stuck at home. So yeah, I'll be able to stitch quite a bit and hopefully do a little diamond painting just to satisfy my hunger for it. Alright, so wish me luck and I will get started. Hey, so it's been 2 hours, it's already 12 o'clock, and I have finally finished the part that I wanted to finish. Just wanted to update you a little bit on my progress, and I actually finished this whole part. So yeah, it took me some time, but there's a lot of colors, but it looks perfect, and ta-da, that's what I have. So this is what I have. I'm going to cut this, and maybe tomorrow I will go into this part. It has more colors from the same type. So yeah, anyways, I have finished this little part. It started going, and I will try to do a little more of this because I'm in love with this project and with this kit, and the quality of it is amazing, like I said 1,000 times before. So I am going to put this aside now and go stitch and update you and later on in the day. Hey guys, so it's nighttime. It's 11:46 at night and I'm going to sleep. But today I had quite a bit of stitching done. I have actually been stitching this, and I don't have my tablet with me. I forgot to take it, but I don't want to go out and stop filming, so I will just tell you because I do remember today I stitched 665 half crosses. Yesterday I stitched 1,055 half crosses, and today 660 something. So yeah, I had quite a bit of progress with it. Well, the threads are a little difficult on this fabric. I think I needed to take a larger count, but that's fine. I like the way it looks. For now, we'll see how it's going to go. And you know, I already had a blend. I don't know if you can see. There, I think you can see the red and the darker burgundy color. I think you can see it over here. I believe that it is going to be a beautiful design. Once the dress is going to appear, I think it's going to be amazing. Anyways, after this, I actually stitched a little bit of my retro lilacs, and I will show you that. Alright, so a bit of a progress with my retro lilacs. The little leaves are appearing already, and I have actually finished this bouquet downstairs mostly. It is going like this, but anyways, this part is done. The flowers, I think it's pretty obvious it's flowers now, and yeah, So I have been stitching the leaf, then I need to fill out this little area and go up. So this project is going very well. I love it, and I am hopeful that the swirls around will still appear in the frame when I will try to frame it. So yeah, this is project number 2. It took me a couple of hours to stitch this too. And after that, I actually found something that I forgot about, totally forgot about it. I just remembered about it yesterday, and I went to look for it, and I thought that I lost it in the move because all my started kits were in one place, and this one I actually couldn't find. So I looked in my stash drawers. I do have this little cabinet with my cross stitch and stuff. So yeah, I actually put it in there, and I'll show you in a second. And this is him. Do you remember him? This is my nutcracker. I actually totally forgot about it. I started so many kits and so many designs that I actually left it and I stopped stitching it. So I decided to pick it out tonight, and I started stitching it a little bit, just a tiny little bit. I'm sure that tomorrow I want to stitch it again because I actually kind of missed stitching on this plastic canvas. Plus it's pretty easy design. So let me show you what I have done already. Here's my organizer. Not a lot of threads, but I believe that it will be enough because they do give you a little more than you need. This is the part that I've already finished, so the back side of him is done, all done with the back stitch and everything, so it's looking perfect. If you don't remember, it has 16 colors. Yeah, 16 colors of woolly net cotton thread, plastic canvas chart. Finished size is 18 over 11 centimeters. So it's an easy little project. It's the size of my hand, so it's not that small and it's not huge. Anyways, the part that I started today. Well, I didn't start it today, but I continued finally today. It's the front side of him. So I actually filled up this little area, the darker blue, and started with these. So yeah, hopefully I will start stitching him again and try to get him to the finish line because I do really want to see him finished. I do have a couple more kits like that, and I am thinking of ordering a couple of more just because they are such a fun stitch. Yeah, I am saying it. They are a fun stitch, though I forget about them sometimes, but once in a while it's kind of fun to go back to them. Plus they are a very good traveling kit, so you can take it with you whenever you go on a trip or something, and it's very easy. Everything is in the little bag and you don't have to carry a big chart. So this is everything that I've stitched today. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to stitch a little more because tomorrow is a full day of resting, and tomorrow I have a lot of stitching planned to do. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go to bed and I'll say good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, so today is the 9th. Yeah, and I'm having a little bit of issue. Well, I have started this a couple of days ago, as you know, and it's kind of flying, but having a little bit of an issue with the thread and the count of the fabric. I started stitching this with 2 strands with half cross. As you can see, I'll zoom it in. Actually on camera you can't really see this, but it's getting really tight. The threads are very fluffy. I mean, the threads that you get from China, they're not the same quality as DMC. They are amazing, but still you have a lot of fluffiness with them. They're kind of they have little strands poking out, so it's kind of difficult to stitch something this tiny with this small of a count. So I have been stitching it and stitching it, and then I kind of thought that I don't like the way it looks. I mean, from one side it seems like the half crosses are pretty vibrant. I mean, I can't really see a lot of the fabric, but again, if you watch and if you see on camera, you can still see the fabric. So I don't really like the coverage, and I don't like the fact that in the back, I'll show you the back. Can you see this? This is crazy. This is too much for this kind of design, and I don't really like the way it looks. So I'm thinking of starting this over while I'm still in the beginning and still have a lot to go, a long way to go. So I'm thinking of getting a different fabric. I have another 18 count fabric in one of my Chinese kits, just a white fabric, no print, and I have that kit for ages now. There's a huge piece of fabric, and I'm thinking of getting it for this design because I am stitching my other Chimera on 18 count and I love it. I love the 18 count fabric, so I'm thinking of starting this over. I know that I already went quite a bit on this part, but I don't want to keep going just because I don't want to feel sorry about it and just drop it later on. As you can see, I actually tried stitching with a full cross, and it actually looks a lot better if you stitch a full cross 1/1, but I don't know, I have blends in here, so I have to use 2 strands. So no, this fabric is not good for this design, so I'm thinking of moving on to 18 count and changing this and starting this over. So I guess tomorrow I will pull out the other fabric. I want to see it because I have that kit for a very long time, and I don't really remember if that's the right fabric for me. If not, then I'll be ordering 18 count by, I think, maybe next week. So this project will be frozen. If not, tomorrow I'll choose the fabric from the stash that I have or the 18 count that I was talking about and start this thing over, and hopefully it will go a lot better because 18 count is my favorite. All right, so after doing this a little bit in the morning, I decided to go for my other Chimera and just stitch that. So I will show you how much I have done today because that was the only project that I was stitching today, nothing else. I'm thinking that now I'm going to pick up my nutcracker. I think I have this urge to start and finish him. Start and finish. So yeah, so I'll show you my other Chimera. Alright, so Chimera number 2, this is the Scorpio, and this is my love. I really in love with this project, and I actually decided to go back to the black. It's not black, it's actually dark blue. So I have can you see my cat? My cat, he's actually washing himself again. This is very dirty. No. Anyways, I've decided to go back to the dark blue and kind of finish the full circle. So all I have been stitching today is a dark blue, and can you believe that I actually didn't get tired of it? I just left it because we had to go out, but this is what I have for now, and I got a little bit done today. I'll show you in a second. Alright, so this is my tablet. Let's open. Alright, so this is my tablet, this is my cross stitch saga. This is the part that I was stitching from my, I don't remember the name of this project. But anyways, this is the part that I was stitching. I will need to restart it and start over. But for now, this is the Chimera that I am stitching currently. And let's see, open. Alright, so this is the circle that I've been stitching. I have a little bit left from the dark, and then I can go back and fill up the circles inside. This is like a planet, and this is going to be a hard work again. Just like this side, it has a lot of color changes, so it's not an easy thing to do. But today I had quite a bit of a progress. It's the 9th today, and I actually stitched 811 cross stitches crosses. Can you see? I was excited when I got 501, and today I got 811. So yeah, today was a nice day for this. I have 6% 0.36 done, and I am having progress in it. So yeah, I will not be stitching it anymore today. And yeah, this is what I have. So today I think I'll pick up my nutcracker, like I said, stitch him a little bit and then go to bed, because tomorrow is a work day, so I am not planning on sitting very late. I don't know why, I just feel tired today. So yeah, hopefully that was enough, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hey guys, so today's October 11th, and it's Friday, and it's finally the weekend. Actually yesterday I couldn't film just because I came back from work pretty late, and I had a couple of things to do, and I did do something with this. I start this little clip with this chart, not a chart, with this fabric, with this project that I have started. I am in love with it. It's really beautiful. I love the red flowers. It's actually looking like a rose garden, I think, already. But as I said, this fabric was all wrong for the threads that I use. I use threads from China that I ordered from AliExpress. The threads are amazing, very good, but they are fluffy. So I did make changes. So yesterday what I did, I took out fabric from a kit that I have for a very long time now. I have it for like a couple of years now, and I don't believe that I'm going to stitch it, though maybe one day. I cannot say that I don't like it, because it's a beautiful kit. It's also from AliExpress, and let me show you this little kit. It's not a little kit, it's actually a huge one. So this is it. It's huge. It's actually on 18 count. I don't think it says here what's the size on 18 count, but it's huge. It's really big, and I really didn't think that I was going to stitch it, just because I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's a very big kit. Can you see this? And the threads are silk. You can see how shiny the threads are. It's silk thread. It really is a beautiful kit. It's beautiful scenery, but I'm not going to stitch it anytime soon, and I really needed 18 count fabric, so I did take out 18 count from here. One day, if I will decide to stitch it, I will find myself another 18 count fabric or some other count, and that will be it. But for now, I'm going to put this away. It's still a full kit. I did not ruin it. I put it back in just without the fabric. So this is going back in my stash. I don't think I actually showed you this before, but it is a really beautiful design, really beautiful scenery, and it's really big. It's like 2 meters, I think. I'm not sure it says here how much is 18 count, but never mind. Anyways, this is the kit that I took the fabric from. Now, what I have done, this is it. This is 18 count. Can you see? Just a second. Can you see how the threads are sitting tightly and beautifully next to each other? You cannot see the fabric. You can still stitch in between. I mean, the perfect coverage for me. I love 18 count fabric and stitching it with 2 strands, and especially these are really fluffy, so the coverage is very, very good. Of course, I did have to start from a beginning, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but that's fine because I already finished the black and I have already started the brown. I don't think that you'll be able to see, but the thread is dark brown. It's 3371, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, so today I'm going to stitch this a little bit more. Tonight we're going out with our friends to a movie. I think we're going to see the new Joker film. And till then, I'm going to just relax and just stitch this and try to get it to the same stage that I had this with the red. Can you see this? Hopefully I will be able to do that, but I'm sure that this one will be much better because I really like the coverage more. I do use I put it on Q-snaps with these little fabric strips that I put in so the fabric won't slip. So yeah, it is a pretty big piece, so I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with this, but for now I'm just going to stay like this. I don't want to put it on a frame or anything, so I'm fine with it as it is right now. And let me show you my cross stitch saga. Alrighty, so as you can see, I don't know if you can notice, but they have updated the program and now you can actually see the progress in a little heart of the projects that you're working on. Sorry, my mom is fighting my dog again. Anyways, you can now see a little heart with the percent of the stitching that you have done, so that's very interesting. I really like it. Actually, this is a full chart, so I've almost have 7%. I have only 636% done, and this part is just a little fragment of this big one. I haven't started stitching on the big one. I did break it into smaller pieces and I already have 14.5% done. And let me see, this is what we have. So this is the color that I'm stitching right now. It's a 3371. It's a dark brown on DMC and I love it. The only thing I wish they have added is the time of stitching. They don't show you the time, how much have you stitched and how many hours have you spent on each fragment. So yeah, yesterday, can you see, I've started yesterday, I stitched 354 and today I added 168. Actually today was added from yesterday because I stitched later at night and it actually skipped a day, like after 12 o'clock. So that's what we have, and hopefully it will go a lot better and I will love it just like I love my other Himera. I really enjoy these projects, especially that the charts are digital. I am in love with my programs and I really recommend everybody to try it. So this will be, I think, the last update for this week. This will be the last day of Crafty Week, and I will say goodbye. I'll see you next week. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Subscribe, give me thumbs up, write comments, and I love to hear what you think. Yeah, to hear what you think. I thought that I said to hear what you want, but yeah, and actually hear what you want. If you want to see something like about a kit, a review, anything, I would love to show you. So See you next week. Goodbye.